your skill set. It just everything you've learned, what you're thinking. It could. Oh, I'm gonna try this, and then they don't go. Okay, well that worked a little bit, but it wasn't good enough to beat him. No, they just like smash you in the fucking face, and they make you feel really fucking bad. How bad you get your ass whooped for every little thing that you're trying. And I'm getting, like, massively just bummed out is really the best way to say it. I'm just getting bummed the fuck out going through the trial and error process. And I have to do it, like, in one stream 7 times. I have to be completely demoralized, torn apart, and made depressed. Because it's so fucking hard to beat one guy. And then when I beat him, I'm like, ugh. Like, I'm not even, like, satisfied that I beat him. Damn it, they made it too hard. They made it too hard. I hate to say it, because I love how hard all the Dark Souls and Bloodborne was. I thought Bloodborne was great. Bloodborne was a little bit easier than the Dark Souls, I thought. And I thought Bloodborne was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Hi, Max. You bringing me your completely skinned hedgehog? Yeah, Dad, here. Try another video and see. Yeah, people are just going in and they're accurately blocking, and not blocking, deflecting. They're parrying everything he's throwing out. I'm seeing a guy. He's just not taking any damage, period. Like, he's just not, because he's blocking perfectly. It's just, I don't... To me, that's inhuman. To me, that's like speedrunner shit. Like, what's required to be able to respond that fast. I'm so surprised. Here you go. Go play with your toy, bud. I don't know. I don't know how these people are fucking doing this. And I got more resources than they do. They're not using a single combat art. They're not using a prosthetic. They're just blocking everything successfully. Okay, so he just got hit for the first time. But he's already on the second life bar. Like, I can't even get through one life bar, man. What? The response time? Wow. Yeah. Alright. We'll try that for a little bit. Well, and it's not like I'm getting stuck on one boss. Like, I'm sure I could beat this guy. My point is I'm not having fun anymore. And like, it's not that it's too hard to beat. I'm sure if I spent enough time, I could get the muscle memory down to figure this guy out. Okay, so all that I can do. Right there, that attack, that guy was like, deflect, deflect, deflect. Okay, so I heard the twing, and that means I blocked, but I died? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna finish out the stream today on it. I don't have enough time to really get into another game. We only got about an hour and 15 minutes left. And I really should get off a little early so I can get to an appointment at work before work starts. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my time trying to learn how to just do perfect parries on this guy. Yeah, I was noticing that if you block, you take damage. Like, there's only been one other boss that's done that to me yet. Okay, so after he does that, he's gonna do his... Okay, so here's part of the problem. I'm hitting L1 to block, I'm hitting R1 to attack, and I'm going into the combat art on accident because I'm hitting the buttons too quick together. Come on, man! Like I rolled into it and it didn't count it. I don't know what you want from me. I was holding block that whole time. I just want to get away and heal. Cool, neat, fantastic. Okay, so improvement. I don't know. I want to be able to learn something from every death. That's what really keeps me. That's the thin line between me hating a game and enjoying a game is taking away information. The problem is like I've learned his moveset. I got it. It's hammered down. I understand what it is that he does. I'm figuring out timing as we go, but like everything I'm throwing at him, none of it feels like that's the right answer. Just feels like everything's like a shitty part of the equation. God damn it, Magni, dude. Like, can you leave me alone? Fuck. Dude, I'm sorry, but if I'm rolling into you, you need to give me the McCurry dodge. Counter, rather. Okay, there's no appropriate response to that. Damn it! Okay. Yeah. What's up, Fast Break? Yeah, we broke 100 deaths. Satisfying to kill. Maybe for you. I haven't had satisfaction in this game for a really long time. Not going good, man. I think I really think Sekiro was pushing it too far. I think Sekiro is a fan game for people who got bored of Dark Souls. I feel like this game was specifically designed for the low bosses and the happy hobs out there, and not for gamers who wanted a little bit more of a challenge and to feel accomplished in the things that they had gotten completed. It's just, every new enemy's daunting. Every new enemy is a load of punishment, and I'm not getting the satisfaction from beating those enemies that I do get when I am introduced to new enemies in Dark Souls and in Bloodborne. They just went too far, I think, this time. I'm just not having fun with it anymore. Just every new boss is a new load of bullshit that I have to, like, figure out. See, like, that's pissing me off so much. If I get hit, I'm spamming circle, man. You should give me the McCurry counter. You really should. I don't know why you're refusing to give it to me. I mean, like, we're consistently getting bosses down with, like, not aggressive, like, kill counts. Like, I saw people in the 300s when they got to this guy. So, like, I'm doing all right. So it's not that, like, I'm dying too much and it's pissing me off. I'm just, like, here's what it is. Like, I'm used to playing a video game and you learn the controls up front, which means you get your muscle memory dialed in up front. And then you take the skills you've learned and you apply them to different situations throughout the game. And then they give you new skills and you apply the new skills in combination with the old skills. Like, that's what I'm used to. The problem with this game is the skills don't matter. They give you your block and your attack. But every boss can be, you can use prosthetic tools and combat arts to kind of change up the fight a little bit. But you don't need them to beat any of the bosses because they don't know which prosthetic arms and what combat arts you're actually going to pick up, so they can't make it dependent on you obtaining those things to be able to beat it. So everything is just block and attack. So that means all of the education that you go through when you're learning how to fight bosses in this game, it's a rhythm game. You're just figuring out a new pattern. And so that's what's draining me, is every single solitary new enemy I come across, I have to spend an excessive is the word I'm looking for, an excessive amount of time dialing in new muscle memory. And then once my muscle memory is good enough, I beat the boss. It is not me figuring it out. It's not me coming up with a creative solution. It is me dialing in muscle memory until it works. That's not, I don't know, it's just not fun for me. It's strictly dialing in muscle memory. I could write down on paper exactly how to beat this boss, but it'll take me another 200 deaths to fucking do it. Like, I can tell you everything that I'm doing wrong. It's just my fingers aren't doing it quick enough. Like, right there, I need to be rolling backwards or something. But I don't do it because my fingers just ain't doing it right now. Yeah, I'm trying to be aggressive. Oh, I hate that one. He snuck that in. Okay. Oh, he got me. Yeah. I mean, it's still a really good game. It's got great responsiveness. The story's okay. They're kind of just drilling the same storyline element home over and over and over and over and over again, but I mean, it's present and it's not a bad story. It's gorgeous. Got very good sound design. After you have dialed in muscle memory on a boss, or an enemy for that matter, anything that you're fighting, it is really fun and rewarding to do the combat. Ah, fuck, dude. See, I don't get enough wind up on that. He does not wind up long enough for me to be able to respond to that. Oh my god, if you're in an animation, he's just gonna take the thrust out of you. No problem. I don't know. Like, every time I see an animation, I know what to do. It's just getting my fingers used to it. And yeah, I've probably said it a million times. Like, it's like, this is super boring to me. And I don't know. I guess what my problem is my heart's racing, but I'm not getting an adrenaline kick. I'm not getting any dopamine out of it. So this is just pure stress with no fun. I'm not getting any adrenaline out of it. It's boring, but my heart's racing to be able to try and respond quick enough. God damn it, dude. I would love to be able to block that downward smash. I wish a back circle would work on that. You're such a cunt. Ha! Well, if that doesn't just take the cake, man. If that doesn't just take the cake. That's probably the best death so far. It wasn't even this boss that started getting me pissed off. It was like the last two. It was like dealing with the fucking spear samurai and then dealing with the quick draw fucking Ronin that was down here. It's too much, man. Just too much with too little reward. I'm not getting enough of that reward from it. Let me switch controllers here. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You get an adrenaline kick when you beat a boss. Typically. I'm just having a bunch of stress without any of the reward. I'm not getting any satisfaction from this. No, it doesn't make sense? Alright. Oh, trash. Wow, I think he broke my posture there. It's just... Oh, I need to turn that timer off. There we go, we took care of that. Yeah. I don't know what to do about his jump attack. I have no idea what to do about it. I know to dodge, but I can't dodge quick enough. So I don't know what else to do about it. Okay, so it's really hard, but I can parry it. I hate that, like, I'm already blocking and it just doesn't count it because I didn't time it right. Okay, yeah, just... Yeah. Like, I got 0 muscle memory experience on that one, so that was, like, just a waste. That's frustrating. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Dark Souls is, like, hard in a different fashion that makes me pleased. I'm, like, happy with its difficulty. I'm like, yeah, like, I kind of like this punishment. This is just, like... It's obnoxious to me. There's only 2 buttons. It's L1 and R1. That's it. Well, and circle, because you gotta dodge. But that's it. Like... Cool, cool. Okay, this is the time of my life. Why am I not getting... I was getting no notifiers at all. Like, he did 2 of those jump attacks without the kanji showing up. Oh my god. I just don't know when the game is going to grant me a hit stun. And so sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll just tag him right here. And that will stop him from going into that combo. And I tag him, and then the game's just like, what? Did you hit me, a mortal man with a sword? Why would that stop me from going into a flurry of attacks? Of course it wouldn't, because that's science. So he just, I don't know. Sometimes he goes, oh, and then it stops him from that combo, and then sometimes it doesn't. And I'm sure there's a reason that I could somehow control that causes that, but I don't give a shit enough to figure it out. Oh. He got me. Yeah, I saw Outward getting streamed a little bit earlier today. It looked terrible. What is it? It looked like a really low-budget, like, 1990s RPG. But I saw a ton of people streaming it. So it's gotta have, like, something to it. Yeah. Go ahead and just finish it, dude. I'm good. I'm solid. Yeah, let me check it real quick. You got it on Steam? Oh, did you bring me your zebra? Here, Dad. You're mad. You can have the zebra. Elder Scrolls 25th anniversary. Yeah, but you guys don't get any of the Elder Scroll games to fucking work, Steam. I ain't gonna buy them from you. They extended the Elder Scrolls free Morrowind, I guess. It's going through the 31st, I guess, now? here's Outward. It just popped up. Well, you can play it with your friends. Oh yeah, that's right. It looked like a survival game.
Own up to their mistakes.
Whoa, I muted you. What the fuck you think you're doing unmuting? It's part of a franchise? Game? Oh no, they're talking about like franchise of the company. In beta, apparently. Interesting. I will put it on my wish list and maybe I'll check it out. It's a little pricey though. $40 for a survival RPG? I don't know. Bit steep. Oh, buddy. Good pupper. Good puppin' puppin'. Pup. Yeah, I'm not really hung up on graphics. Graphics don't have to be, like, amazing. I kind of like the armor in it. Yeah, I'll move it up. It looks worthy. Looks pretty sick. Oh, bud. Magni is rubbing his face all over me. Ooh, I don't think I had that written down. Hold on. I need to update my calendar. July 26th. Dude, the same day as Fire Emblem Three Houses? Oh, no. It's gonna be tough. Well, just due to the nature. Wolfenstein Youngblood has a release date of June 26, which is the same as Fire Emblem Three Houses, which just due to the nature of how Fire Emblem plays versus Wolfenstein, we're going to have to play... I want to play Fire Emblem first, but Wolfenstein's going to be a quicker game, so we'll have to get through Wolfenstein first. And Rage 2 is May 14th. I think I already got that down. Do 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 do. Bidawoo. Bidawoo. He does feel my pain. No, Fast Break, you can't. You're human. How many times do I gotta say this? Final Fantasy VII on the Switch just came out yesterday. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go... work on something else. Kind of interested now where I need to watch a little bit more Twitch on it. But I really am I really want like a good cooperative like RPG experience right now. And there's just not enough of it. There's just not enough of it. I'm super excited for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Like, I always wanted to play that game when I was a kid, but to truly get that set up, man, you need somebody with the GameCube and like 4 friends with GBAs and a bunch of cables and shit. Like, it was just not something that could feasibly be done. But with the power of the WeberNet, they're going to be releasing it for the Switch and for the PS4. But that outward, that looks like that might be what it is. A nice little hello. I swear, sometimes. Why is this happening to me? Why is that not sticking? Why am I not staying on that? That's so weird. I had her. I had her dead to rights. Is that warm? He's sitting underneath my lighting equipment because it's warm. You good, puppy. It's okay. Don't be chewing on cables. I'll throw you. I will throw your ass so far. Hey, Dad. Don't do that. I'm a puppy. You interested in picking that up, Fast Break? I'm thinking about it now. It looked a little goofy when I first saw it, but I only saw it for a second. Weep. God damn it. Dude, lady, you're an asshole. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. Should I... I died to her once before that we didn't count, so there's 17. Almost fell. This one's got a little sloppy on me. Okay, since everything went wrong, we'll reset. Try this again. Damn it, I thought he was somebody else. Oh, okay. Okay, not what I thought I had equipped. Just let him go. I would just like to get back to her so I can make another attempt, but... wasting my time in here. See, like, it took away that arrow. God damn it. Like, I need both of the arrows to stay so I can know where he is. Oh, shit. See? That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I feel like they're more sensitive now. Oh, no, come off of that. Really? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't get it. I just am eating. I'm fried. I'm done. I'm done. Sekiro's going on the shelf. That was it. Number 119 was the death. Like, that particular death, like, everything my brain was saying, my fingers just weren't doing it. My hands just was not communicating, which means that it's fried me mentally, and that I'm not able to do things. like my hands are locked up, and I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's you just, I think I just need to come to terms with the fact that I'm getting older. I really think that's what the problem is. My reaction time is just not where it needs to be. I think of what needs to happen, but my fingers just do not do it fast enough. I don't think this game was made for me. And it sucks because I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's definitely at least an 8 or a 9 out of 10 game, but yeah, I have much more frustration than I am happiness with this game right now. Just because you're just you just have to like react. It's just stressful. It's just super fucking stressful. And if you're like, oh, well, I'll react a little bit ahead of time so that I can try and predict things, they punish you for that. And if you react too slowly, they punish you for that. Yeah, man, it's too quick for me. It's just way too quick for me. I'm sure I'll come back to it. I don't have a Souls game that isn't beaten yet, so I don't want this one to be the one that does it, but I'm sure as hell I ain't having fun with it. I'm gonna need to take a long break from it before I pick this back up. Ugh. I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it some time. The problem is too, though, is the work schedule is causing us. Cowdy TV, how you doing? The work schedule is causing me to get up early in the morning and stream it. You guys never see me stream a day right now that I'm not working a 14-hour day. So since Sekiro came out, I've not been at 100%, but like I'm always physically fatigued to some degree, to some percentage. So maybe getting some rest and sleeping in a little bit one of these mornings, I can come back and try it again. It's really good. Like, it's not bad. It's just, it's too much. I stick to it, though. I stick to my opinion that this game is definitely made for people who got bored of the Dark Souls Bloodborne formula, and they wanted something harder. This is not a game for the general populace. It is not. I don't consider myself like an average gamer. I consider myself very much above average gamer. Not necessarily skill-wise, but like as far as content that I consume. I pretty much play every single thing that comes out. This is not meant for your average person. You know what I mean? Dark Souls on the internet? Impossible. I do like that they didn't put invasions in this game. I thought invasions were complete shit. I have always hated the like, it's a neat concept, right? But they've never made the netcode for the Dark Souls games good enough that like that I felt that it was okay that a PvP culture developed around it, but a PvP culture did develop around Dark Souls. I don't get how. It's like seriously like the worst netcode. Like Smash Brothers Brawl. No, Smash Brothers. What's the one on Wii U? Yeah, Smash Brothers Wii U. Smash 4, I guess is what they call it. Smash 4 had better netcode than Dark Souls fucking fighting netcode. Like, and people were like, oh god, I love the PvP. I just got a really weird message. PayPal taking out money for something I already paid for days ago. Oh no, they just took it out really late. We're good. We're good. But yeah, so I mean, like, I thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, we're definitely going to come back to Sekiro. I wanna beat it. It's just like, I guess it's hard for me to explain it because you guys need to have the experiences I've had so that I can relate to it. But one of them that it was a problem, or is a good relative analogy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. A good analogy is in Breath of the Wild, right? In Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, when the Guardians are about to shoot their laser at you, you can deflect it at the very, like, I think it's like a 2-frame window. You can deflect it with a shield, right? You can do a perfect deflection. For me to do that, I have to, like, hyper focus on the game. I gotta stare at it, and I kind of have to flex all of my muscles so that my muscles are ready to fire. So I don't, like, flex real hard, but, like, I kind of grip the controller a little bit harder, and I kind of flex my bicep a little bit more, and then as soon as I see the indicator to do the button combination to deflect and bounce the beam back, bam! Like, I have to be as quick as possible. That takes a lot out of me, right? Like, not like I don't do it once and be like, God, I need a nap. It's not that bad, but it's like, whew, man, like, that was a bit of a rush, man. I had to focus. Like, it's good. It feels good, right? But, like, every single decent fight in this game, so, like, the mini bosses and the actual bosses in this game, they are that level of intensity the entire fight for me. At no point in the fight can I, like, chill out for a second. Because everybody is hyper-aggressive. Everybody's on your nuts the entire fight. Everybody's constantly got these animations you have to watch like a hawk so that you can respond appropriately. There's just no... It's just too much, too fast, non-stop for me. It's just... Bah, bah, bah. It's just an assault. It's draining me. It's good. It's a good game, but it's draining me. That's where I'm at. And I want to keep playing, but it's just like... I'm starting to resent the game, and that's not good, because it doesn't deserve that. I like that they made a game like that for the player base who really want the hard stuff. Yeah, I'm glad it's there too. I'm not mad that they made it really, really hard. It's just going to take me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I wanted to kind of kill it in about 2 weeks. I wanted to kill it off, which is about how long it takes for me to kill a new Dark Souls game, is a couple weeks. This isn't going to be a couple weeks. This is going to be like a month thing. And the reality is like, I'm not doing bad. I'm watching a lot of other streamers who've been playing it. 119 deaths for where I'm at in the game is like half of what I'm usually seeing. Like, you guys remember me fighting that fat samurai by the burning village earlier in the game? I was seeing people at 115 deaths at that point in the game. So I'm not upset with how I'm performing. I'm doing all right. I think I'm on par for somebody who plays video games a lot. I don't know. I just feel like I need to make a pot of coffee, and instead of using water, I use Red Bull. And instead of sugar, I use cocaine so that I can fucking get through a boss fight. It's too much! Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna call this as the last episode for now. I do intend to come back to it, but this will be the last episode for Sekiro for the time being, and then we'll come back to it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching these episodes here on Twitch and on YouTube.